So when you are going to do the audit of the cinema hall at that time, what all will you check as an auditor? उसमें पहला लिखा हुआ है कि आप जब भी सिनेमा हॉल में जाओगे वहां पे पहले तो रिस्पॉन्सिबल ऑफिशियल रहेगा एक वहां पे रिस्पॉन्सिबल ऑफिशियल क्या करेगा ही विल एंश्योर दैट ही इज कीपिंग द टिकट्स विद हिम एंड व्हेन यू पे हिम द टिकट का प्राइस ही विल गिव यू द टिकट्स तो पहले आएगा यहाँ पे द टिकट्स आर इन केप्ट इन कस्टडी विद द रिस्पॉन्सिबल ऑफिशियल आप देखते हो कि जो भी टिकट्स उसने रखे ना यहाँ पे वो सीरियली नंबर्ड एंड बाउंड इनटू बुक्स है इन टुडेस टाइम्स आई नो दैट टिकट्स आर नॉट गिविंग लाइक दिस बट मॉड्यूल में यही पॉइंट दिया तो आपको ये लिखना पड़ेगा नेक्स्ट दिया यहाँ पे कि बाद में आपको टिकट देते हैं यहाँ पे 4 आप उनको पूछते हो कि सर ये आप जो टिकट दे रहे हो उसके बाजू में जो ये रेड कलर के टिकट्स ये कौन से टिकट्स हैं यहाँ पे सो इट टेल्स दैट इट इज एडवांस बुकिंग वाले टिकट्स then you count the tickets that you have remember that 1 2 3 4 that is number of tickets issued and finally you will be given entry only based on the printed tickets only printed tickets के basis पे आपको entry मिलेगा यहाँ पे okay then after that the cinema hall का जो ticket वाला person रहता है what he does is he calculate counts all the cash that is there with him and he matches it with the statements of the tickets sold तो जो भी cash collected है is agreed with the statement of tickets sold he checks that then he makes the entry in the cash book so जो भी cash book है उसमें entries are made in the cash book and as per different shows so अलग अलग shows में कितने cash मिले अपने को यहाँ पे that will note it down इसके बाद क्या होगा यहाँ पे that we'll keep that money in the cash drawer then you remember very nicely कि someone knocks on the window and when you open the door at that time you have the chief minister of the state so your chief minister has come there to collect the entertainment tax ठीक है after that the chief minister goes and somebody else knocks on the door who is the distributor now remember if the movie is a hit remember movie is a hit then the distributor will give you the invoice and you will make him the payment so ये आ गया यहाँ पे vows the payments on account of film hire with the bills of the distributor he'll give you a bill and you will make him the payment but if the movie is a flop then in that case unadjusted advance balance ये देखो unadjusted advance balance जो amount रहेगा यहाँ पे unadjusted balance रहेगा that he has to pay you the distributor has to pay you that is the cinema hall owner और अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर वो पे नहीं करता और भाग जाता है then the amount is irrecoverable and you have to create a provision you have to create a provision you have to create means you will check whether the cinema hall owner has created a provision or not simple है यहाँ पे ये इसके बाद next point that is sir when you go to was a cinema at that time पहले अपन सैंडविच समोसा 2-3 किडनी बेच के पॉपकॉर्न ये सब अपन खरीदेंगे सही बात है सो व्हाट विल डू इज विल अर्न द इनकम फ्रॉम रेस्टोरेंट इनकम सो रेस्टोरेंट इनकम हमें आएगा यहाँ पे सर उसके बाद क्या होगा इसके बाद हम जब भी सिनेमा देखने के लिए जाएंगे एट दैट टाइम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस एडवर्टाइजमेंट विल कम ऑफ द वेरियस प्रोडक्ट्स याद है विको टर्मरिक का एड आता है सो इन मुंबई इफ यू गो टू एनी सिनेमा हॉल एंड बिफोर द सिनेमा नॉर्मली दैट अक्षय कुमार का वन एड विल कम and Vico turmeric ad will come. ठीक है ना? Vico turmeric, नहीं cosmetic. Vico turmeric Ayurvedic cream. That ad. So you understand that is basically the charges collected from advertisement slides and shots. So even that you will check. Sir, suppose a cinema hall owner himself is doing some ad, then that is advertisement expenditure that is incurred. तो पहले वाला point था ad income और ये वाला point है ad expenses. So ad expense, repair expense, maintenance expense for the cinema hall owner. And after that, in our story, we did that now the movie is going to start. So you lie down on your seat. And when you lie down on your seat, the seat breaks because the furniture is completely depreciated. So machinery and furniture depreciation याद रखना. Machinery मतलब क्या आ जाएगा यहाँ पे? The projector जो cinema hall में लगता है या तो फिर the sound system that is there. All this will come under the machinery part. AC will come under machinery part. And furniture is basically the seats which are placed. Okay. And last one, because you fell down from the seat, the cinema hall owner will give you some free passes. So the auditor will check कि हमने कितने free passes दिए यहाँ पे. That also will check. For marketing purpose, the owner must have done. जैसे पता है कभी-कभी वो रेडियो में ऐसा आता है कि if you answer 3 questions, then you will get you will get for one cinema, you will get 2 tickets free. तो ये वही है वो free passes. Simple है यहाँ भैया. ठीक है. That is basically the audit of hotels. Everyone, please tell me very clear in the mind, yes or no. I think अंधेरी स्टूडेंट्स का ये थोड़ा पेंडिंग रह गया था दिस आंसर ठीक है सो आई होप नाउ इट इज वेरी क्लियर ओके बढ़िया आ गया now let's go ahead with the next part that is in relation to let's see this now we are doing something called as audit of clubs कर लेते हैं यहाँ पे so audit of clubs में अपन क्या देखते हैं यहाँ पे let's do this one by one piece here पहला आएगा membership fees the member will pay something called as a membership fee. Then you will have something called as entrance fee. So the member will also pay something called as an entrance fee. In the class I told you membership fee आपको क्लब का member बनने के लिए पे करना पड़ता है. Entrance fee member बनने के बाद अगर कोई आपको activity भी करनी है then you have to pay something called as an entrance fee. Okay. Then you will have the other points here. First is the members register. तो members register वाला point यहाँ पे आएगा. Just a second. Okay, so you have the members register. मेंबर रजिस्टर यू विल चेक, उसमें आप देखोगे कि कौन से मेंबर का कितना एडवांस पेमेंट हो गया, कौन से मेंबर का एरियर्स है कुछ। अगर कोई एरियर्स ऐसा है कि जो पेमेंट बहुत टाइम से नहीं होगा और द पेमेंट इज रिकवरेबल सिंस अ लॉन्ग टाइम, देन we'll see whether if it is irrecoverable. And if it is irrecoverable, then we'll trace the debits. Sorry, if it is irrecoverable, then we'll create a provision. And we'll also have to separately trace the debits. Trace the debits matlab, suppose if there is a member who is keeping an account on account basis. Example, he goes to a restaurant every day, has one watermelon juice, has a sandwich, and then he leaves from there, from the club. So club में आता है, जिम करता है, स्विमिंग करता है, फिर one एक watermelon juice और एक क्या बोलते हैं सैंडविच खाता है रोज. Then that person we will tell the restaurant owner that एक काम करते हैं, आप ना मेरा हिसाब रखो, at the end of the month I will pay you directly. I'll pay you at one shot. Now that is called tracing the debits, whether the debits that have been created, whether the payment has been received from those debits or not. Okay. नेक्स्ट इज रिगार्डिंग फर्नीचर, स्पोर्ट्स मटेरियल, अदर एसेट्स, उसके परचेस का चेक, एंट्री चेकिंग, एंड उसका इन्वेंट्री की जितना परचेस किया था 31 मार्च को कितना भी बचा हुआ है, दैट इज कॉल्ड इन्वेंट्री. सिमिलरली फूड, सिगार्स, वाइन, फूड स्टफ, सिगार्स, वाइन्स का अगेन उसका परचेज, उसका प्राइस, वेदर द क्लब इज सेलिंग इट एट डिसेंट प्राइस और एज पर द प्राइस स्टेटेड बाय द लॉ और नॉट. या अगर सेपरेटली सेल कर रहे हैं तो वेदर इट इज सोल्ड एज पर द प्राइस दैट इज मेंशन इन देयर मेनू कार्ड. सिंपल. नेक्स्ट आएगा फाइनेंशियल पावर ऑफ सेक्रेटरी. विल चेक कि क्लब के सेक्रेटरी के पास क्या क्या पावर है यहाँ पे, एंड वेयर ऑल हैव दे इन्वेस्टेड द मनी. सो विल चेक द इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, एंड फ्रॉम दैट ऑफ कोर्स विल आल्सो चेक द इन्वेस्टमेंट इनकम. दैट इज इन रिलेशन टू द ऑडिट ऑफ क्लब्स. ठीक है. लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट एरिया, दैट इज इन रिलेशन टू, लेट्स डू, इसके जाने के पहले लेट्स डू ऑडिट ऑफ चैरिटेबल इंस्टीट्यूशन करते हैं. अ नाइस चार्ट इज देयर, विल डू इट फ्रॉम हियर. ओके. Now let's do this chart. I think the students who must have done this chart इनका already strong रहेगा. We'll do a quick recap so that it is easy for you to understand. First of all, when you do audit of any charitable institution, let's say charitable institution's name is child care. ठीक है ना. child care में क्या आ गया, पहला आएगा यहाँ पे constitution of the charitable institution, then you will have the internal checks, then you will have else a law under which the charitable institution is set up, and whether the money received is deposited in the bank in a regular manner. Next, the charitable institution will receive donations. And whoever gives us donation will give them the receipt from the official receipts, and the official receipts will come from the receipt book. So all the receipt books you should check. If the receipt book is unused, if the receipt book is unused, अगर unused रहेगा, just a second. If the receipt book is unused, it should be kept safely under adequate control. And if the receipt book is being used, जैसे जो receipt book है वो 1 to 200 receipts है उसमें, and currently we are on receipt number 137. अभी तक 137 donations have been given, so we are given 137 receipts we have issued. So still that receipt book is running. So for regarding that receipt book, we should ensure that all the counterfoils are kept very safely. There is a copy of the receipt that is with the charitable institution, whether that is kept safely, and we'll keep making the list of donations. जितने लोगों ने पैसा दिया उनका लिस्ट बनाते जाएंगे. At the end of the year, we'll create a report, and that is nothing but the printed list of donations. जो पैसा आया था donation and the printed list of donation, they should match. And matching means, it means that the internal control should be there in place. That is what they have said. Okay. This is in relation to the money collection matter. Now, what other types of income can come to the charitable institution? Income can come in the form of grants. Just a second. Just a second, please wait. Income can come in the form of grants, in the form of investment income, in the form of income tax refund, rental income, legacies. Legacy से पैसा आ सकता है. A person who is on his deathbed, that person can say that, okay, after I die, my this much part of the wealth should go to this charitable institution. Next आएगा यहाँ पे special function. Special function मतलब अगर किसी इंसान ने यहाँ पे charitable institution में let's say Independence Day celebrate करने के लिए या दिवाली celebrate करने के लिए, that person has given some lump sum amount की आप please बच्चे लोग के लिए please conduct a fashion show or what do you call dance program or a singing program. ऐसे कुछ आप एक फन इवेंट कंडक्ट करो यहाँ पे. ठीक है ना. फैंसी ड्रेस कंपटीशन. ठीक है ना. ऐसे कुछ कंडक्ट करो ताकि that is a special function for which they have given us the money, and if they have given us the money, then we'll use that money for that purpose. Okay. So that is basically the income that can come to the charitable institution. Sir, expenditure क्या क्या हो सकता है यहाँ पे? For that we see cash grants. Sir, पहले तो we'll check the cash and bank balance. We'll check the grants given. We'll check the securities in which we have invested, and finally the last S is, सर ये जो स्पेशल फंक्शन के लिए जो पैसा मिला ना, whether that money is used for that special purpose. So जो पैसा मिला था वो ये है, इनवर्ड ये है, आउटफ्लो ये है. So whether that money is used for that special purpose. Clear एकदम ये? ठीक है. That completes your audit of charitable institutions. Okay. That completes this set of three that we have done. That is basically cinema, club, and charitable trust. Okay. Now, what I'll request you all to do is, now till now we have done the 6 areas, that is local bodies, NGO, hire, purchase, and leasing, cinema, club, charitable trust. Go through this very nicely. Then after that, we'll continue with the next 3. इसको go through करना एकदम अच्छे से. कुछ query है तो पूछो. I'm giving you 5 minutes time here, 5 to 10 minutes time. Go through it and then let me know. कोई query रहेगा तो पूछो.